I know it. Like I'm losing my wife, feel like.
Like you're losing your wife?
Because it's like, you know, one day I looked up and she told me, you know, I don't ever want to have kids with you. That's how we ended up on our break in the first place. That's how I ended up Gloria. That's how I ended up having Gianna. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
For somebody to say some wild to me like that. And now she telling me she want to freeze her eggs for the future.
I'm going to freeze my eggs
go ahead.
just in case.
All right.
And if I want to take them out of the freezer and turn them into a child, I will do that.
That sounded to me like, I'm gonna go on and freeze my eggs so when it's over with, I have some younger eggs for the next I'm dealing with. That's how I felt. At this point, she said, let her do what she want to do. So I said, do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So
What do you mean?
I'm doing what I want to do.
You can't do what you want to do, because the last time you did what you want to do,
you stepped out on Kendra and had a baby.
It feel like to me she already made the decision for herself, for me, and our future. And, you know, here I am. It's kind of like, do I go and prove her right and do my thing? When I already know how she feeling, she already telling me what it is what it is, man. I'm like, whatever. You gonna say, you gonna do what you want to do, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Joc, this is your wife. Maybe she's just hurt. You can't not care because...
But Gianna wasn't here when she said, I don't want to have kids with you. Nobody was here. I wasn't cheating with none of that. I was busting my ass to make sure I was providing for my family, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever.
That's a lot. I've never seen Joc like this before, so clearly Kendra look talk with him never go too well. I'm afraid that Joc is gonna do something stupid. I'm have to find a way to fix this. Well, can I have your permission to have a conversation with Kendra?
No.
Why?
I don't want you to. I was hoping that you could stay neutral.
You want me to just be your friend?
So if me and Kendra don't work out, then me and you could be like,
Guess what? I'm going to freeze my eggs just in case.
All right.
And if I want to take them out of the freezer and turn them into a child, I will do that. I can pay for it and I can afford it.
They gonna have a baby then.
Well, guess what? If we end up not being together because of those differences, then that's fine.
Let me tell you what you already know. When you told me you don't want kids with me, that did something to me. So now you sitting here telling me about you'll freeze some eggs and pull them out the freezer when you ready. You know what it sounds like to me?
What?
It sounds like we live in two different households.
I'm gonna tell you this, you're gonna be up if I actually end up wanting to have a kid, because I'm going to have one, okay?
Forget a red flag, how about a big horn? Cause that you talking is crazy.
No. I don't have any plans on leaving Jasiel, but at the end of the day, I know his track record. Hell, the whole world know his track record. So I would be a fool to sit up here and act like I don't know who I'm dealing with and act like I don't need no damn insurance policy. I will never, ever, ever be down creek because of Jasiel, and especially not with a topic as near and dear to my heart as my legacy. Your wife want to have a baby. Hey, if I ever end up wanting to have kids and you don't want to have kids, let me free, let me go, and let somebody who deserve me and who gonna give me what the I need, give it to me. If you can't step up into the shoes of what a husband is supposed to be, then leave me and let me continue to grow. Grow the up.
Y'all won't believe the earth-shattering drama that's just exploded in the love and hip-hop Atlanta universe. The show that's always serving us piping hot tea has outdone itself this time because one of its biggest power couples has just called it quits. That's right, darlings. Yung Joc and his accomplished attorney wife, Kendra Robinson, have ended their marriage, and the reason behind it will absolutely break your heart. Let me dive deep into this drama and spill all the details about Yung Joc. You know, Jasiel Amon Robinson, as his birth certificate reads. Now, this man is no stranger to family life, honey. He's already blessed with 8 beautiful children from previous relationships, so you know family runs deep in his veins. When he and the gorgeous Kendra finally tied the knot in that absolutely stunning 2021 ceremony, which we all watched with tissues in hand on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, everyone thought they'd finally written their perfect ending. But oh, sweetie, sometimes what looks perfect on the outside is crumbling on the inside. Their relationship has been serving us drama from day one, and I mean drama with a capital D. Remember all those nasty whispers about infidelity during their courtship? The show didn't hold back, showing us every juicy detail of their struggles. And watching them try to balance their hectic lives, chilly, it was like watching a high-wire act without a safety net. But despite all the chaos, they seemed so determined to make their love story work. Joc was constantly praising Kendra's intelligence and ambition, making us all swoon with his obvious admiration, while Kendra stood by her man like a rock, supporting all his dreams and ventures. But here's where things get messier than a 2-year-old with a chocolate cake. Underneath all that picture-perfect surface, there was this massive issue they just couldn't get past. Joc, being the family man that he is, was dreaming of adding more little ones to his already impressive brood. But Kendra, well, she had other plans that didn't include midnight feedings and diaper changes. And can we really blame her? This queen wasn't just playing around in her career, she had built herself an absolutely incredible reputation as an attorney through years of hard work and dedication. The thought of putting all that on pause? Not in her playbook. Plus, let's be real for a minute. Stepping into a family that already has 8 children isn't like joining a small book club. It's more like becoming the manager of a small sports team overnight. The situation just kept getting more intense. Poor Joc was out here envisioning this beautiful future where they'd build their own little branch on his family tree, combining their love story with the pitter-patter of tiny feet. Meanwhile, Kendra was looking at this whole situation through completely different eyes. She'd spent years climbing that legal ladder, breaking through glass ceilings, and establishing herself as a force to be reckoned with in the courtroom. For her, motherhood wasn't just a simple yes or no. It was a complex equation that needed to factor in her independence, her career goals, and the reality of joining an already established family dynamic. Their disagreement about having children wasn't just a small bump in the road. It became this huge mountain that they just couldn't climb together. Sources close to the couple, and you know I always get the inside scoop, say that Joc started feeling like Kendra's reluctance to have children meant they were fundamentally incompatible. But here's the thing, Kendra wasn't just being difficult, she genuinely believed that her decision to prioritize her career didn't make her love for Joc any less real. For her, this wasn't about compromise. It was about staying true to the person she'd worked so hard to become.
So I don't have to know. I'm just saying. But she not coming into my house. You deal with that. Them your old ass, sad, sorry ass bones. You deal with that. I don't have to. You lucky I'm doing this much. That's the blessing.
Now let me tell you how Kendra has been handling all this public scrutiny. And honey, she's been doing it with more grace than a ballet dancer. She dropped this truth bomb that had everyone's jaws on the floor, saying that a woman's worth in a relationship shouldn't be measured by whether she wants to have babies or not. I made a choice that was right for me, she told her inner circle. And I'm telling you, that statement hit harder than a double shot of espresso on a Monday morning. The fans? Oh, they're more divided than a pizza at a kid's party. One side is totally Team Kendra, calling her an absolute queen for standing her ground and showing other career-focused women that it's perfectly okay to choose yourself and your dreams. Others are feeling Joc's pain, understanding why a man who values family so deeply would want to create more beautiful memories with the woman he loves. But here's the silver lining in this cloud of heartbreak. Both of them are absolutely killing it in their separate lanes now. Joc hasn't missed a beat in the music industry and keeps us thoroughly entertained on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Meanwhile, Kendra's out there being the ultimate boss babe in her legal career, inspiring young professionals, especially women, to chase their dreams without a single apology. Their love story might have ended, but it's teaching us all some serious life lessons about modern relationships. It shows us that sometimes love isn't just about those butterflies in your stomach. It's about wanting the same things in life and having compatible visions for the future. And you know what? Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away when you realize your paths are heading in different directions, even if your heart is screaming at you to stay. For all my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta fans out there, yes, this chapter might be over, but the impact of Joc and Kendra's relationship will definitely live on. They've started some real conversations about love, compromise, and the importance of staying true to yourself, even when it feels like your heart is being torn in two. And that's the scorching hot tea for today, darlings. Another Hollywood love story has come to an end, but at least they're both choosing their authentic happiness over a future filled with compromise and regret. Remember to stay tuned, because in the world of love and hip-hop, there's always more drama waiting just around the corner.